Welcome to concept based learning group. Here today I am discussing about percentage problem on part 3. Here I will solve some complicated problems with basic idea of percentage related. So let's start. The first question here is, if the length of a rectangle is increased by 10% and breadth by 10%, find net change in area in term of percentage. The questions implies that there is a rectangle where length is increased by 10% and breadth is increased by 10%. Means length and breadth both are increased by 10%. Then we have to find the change in area in term of percentage. So here what we here two factor for calculation of area we need two dimension, that is length into breadth, isn't it? So let us take first length. If suppose length is 100 now, then it increases by 10%, that is 100 to 110, 100 to 110. Similarly breadth by 100 to 110. If we multiply these two, we will get 1 2 3 4, and this 11 into 11, 1 2 1 and 00. So we need in term of 100, so just cancel out 20 here, 2 so 100 out of 121, isn't it? 100 out of 121 implies what? 21% change. So this one is answer. It's very simple. Let us see this next example. 2 number. Here the question is some different kind. In this question you will find that length is increased by 10%, but the breadth is decreased and is by 10% only. Here the length is increased and the breadth is decreased, but earlier question was about the increment of length as well as breadth, but here the length is increased but breadth is decreased. So net change in area will be similarly length. If now length is 100, then length will be 110. Now breadth is 100, then breadth will be 90. So if you multiply in both sides, you will get 1 2 3 4 here 999 and 00. So it is we need in term of 100. So 20 cancel out, that is 100 to 99. Here what we got, 1 decrease, so 1% decrease in net area. That's it. Let's look at the third example, what it says. Here the case is for volume. In volume there are 3 dimensions, that is length, breadth and height. Here in question given, length is increased by 10%, breadth is increased by 10% and height is increased by 10%. So all the 3 dimensions are increased by 10%. Length increased by 10%, sorry 10%. Breadth increased by 10% and the height increased by 10%. So we need net change. So take length, solution is like that: length, breadth, height. This 100 to 110, 100 to 110, 100 to 110. If you multiply all these, then we will get 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 1. Here 1 3 3 1 1 2 3. So it's all about 100 case. So we get here 100. So what we got here 100, here 133.1, 133.1. So net change is what? Net change upon 100 is 33.1%. Isn't it very simple, friends? Let us look at the fourth problem. It is Ram, whose income is 20% more than Shyam's income. Now the question is, by how much percent Shyam's income less than Ram in term of percentage. So let's look at here. Ram's income is changed to Ram's income is more than Shyam. Let's take here Shyam, then here Ram. If Shyam's income was 100, then Ram's income will be 110. So if Ram's income is 100, then what will be Shyam's income? That is 100 out of 120 into 100. 0 0 6 5 500 by 6 250 by 3, and it is equivalent to 3 24 3 3 9 83.3, and it's less than 100 by how much? 16.67. So Shyam's income is 16.67 less than the Ram's income.